Hey there, this is KaiFi and Zyra Lives with P4 Gaming, and today we're going to be showing you the ultimate, mega, secret, top secret, super secret, guaranteed Victory Royale loot paths and landing spots for Arena Duos. Just kidding, it's just regular loot paths. Alright, so we're going to go for the first loot path here. It is Fancy View. Normally I wouldn't recommend landing here with the line so close to it, but because a Stark ship landed there, I want to show you the loot path including the Stark ship, because it makes a huge difference. We ran this once previously for this video, and the loot path was just terrible. There were no chest spawns. I think there were 4 total between the two of us, so it was enough to win a fight early game, but you know, pushing into later game, we definitely would have got shut down pretty quick because we only had gray and green pumps. Alright, so Fancy View is where we're landing. It's right next to Noah. If you're not familiar with Noah, on the map, if you zoom in, it spells out N-O-A-H. Right here, the top of the house is the H. So Fancy View, we've got a Lambo here, or a Whiplash, I should say. We got the chest spawn in the kitchen. It did spawn this time. A bolt, which, you know.
That green pump was ground loot.
Okay, so green pump for ground loot. A henchman chest always spawns here. So even if... Right. A henchman chest always spawns here, so even if we don't have the second chest that spawns in the back of the room, we still have that. And then over here, there's an ammo box. Occasionally it's blue. That ammo box pretty much always spawns.
The henchman chest gives a variety of blue guns, basically.
Right. Occasionally you'll get something rare out of it, like a purple LMG, but... Alright, so I've got an AR and a pump.
Yeah, I have an AR, a pump, and a bolt.
There is loot at the witch house, the witch shack, but I'm not really going to go over there and loot it because it's going to be gone after the end of the week. So we don't want to rely on that for the loot path. But we do. The main benefit of landing Fancy View is the slurp truck.
There is no witch rooms in Arena.
Okay, so right. There's really, I mean, there's a point. I'm going to go to the witch shack. All right, so we're at 100. We don't have the best weapons in the world, but we got Stark robots here.
The chest in the middle gives a semi-good amount of ammo. Gives chug splashes at 50 pot, and it always gives a green AR.
Yeah, pretty much always. Like, it's not 100% spawn, but for us, whenever we do it, it always ends up being a green AR.
I don't know what other gun there is.
Also, if you're going to harvest the Stark ship, especially in Arena, harvest the wings first, or the Quinjet, I should say. Harvest the wings first, because you'll get an extra 100 metal. Well, we already harvested the other side. But you get 51 from each, and you can harvest this bottom walking platform. It's going to give you another 14 before you actually harvest the ship.
This chest gave a purple log. Some people might take that in their opinion. More chug splashes, but that was luck.
Yeah, that was luck. I'll take the Stark rifle over the AUG. Alright, moving up to the next spot. There's a chest by this tree. Also ground loot. Right now it's a pistol, but I've seen it be a pump before and all kinds of stuff. So just keep in mind that little area. You can also move to the H of Noah if you have zone and no one is contesting you there. A lot of people do land there, which makes this, I would say, a 2 to 3 on contested level, only because of H Noah. If you hit Fancy View, go straight to the slurp truck and move the path that we're running now, a lot of the times you can get by it without whoever searching Noah finding you, because they'll move up towards the end and then come down for slurp truck. At least in my experience, that's always what happens. So we're just going to keep moving forward towards Ant-Man house, but first we're going to hit this old Shadow Safe house. Alright, so in the old Shadow Safe house that doesn't have a basement anymore, we got a gold revolver. I am not carrying that. We shall remember that it was a gold weapon.
If you're good with the revolver, I mean, you can take it, but us on the other hand, don't.
Yeah, I'm a revolver scrub. But some people, man, they pump revolver and it's deadly.
Yeah, they're hip fires.
Alright, so moving on to the next area, we got, yep,
a chest and some type of ground loot.
Yeah.
This time it was a fishing rod. It can be a weapon.
The TP.
The green AR and a med kit.
Alright, so we're leaving the med kit, and then we move towards Ant-Man. Mainly because by this time, circle is formed, and we need to rotate in. So we've got 2 rifts here. Normally there are 2 rifts. So, Zyra mentioned previously, but, you know, we're retaking this blue path. If there are 2 rifts, when you take one, dive down and hit the other one, so no one else can follow you. That's going to be the best option for that. It's a jerk move, but, hey.
It works.
Yeah. These rocks under Ant-Man also give so much brick in Arena.
Like,
it figures that one gives 14.
This one gives over 100, I think.
That one gave 58. Yeah, the big ones. Even
that
with
have
us.
900 HP. Yeah, the ones that have 900 HP.
Yeah.
And then the ones that have 450 give around like 45 to 60 probably.
Yeah, this rock here gave 141. So you can max out pretty quick in Arena using those.
I mean, it's not really guaranteed if they have that HP, but it's
pretty common. Normally a chest will spawn up here in the doghouse. It did not spawn this time. And then one spawns in the bowl. And then finally one spawns over here by this red squeaky toy, but none of them spawn. So this is where we would either search Flopper Pond and fish if we have a fishing rod, which we didn't pick one up. And then we just dive and hit both the rifts, rotate in. So that ends the first loot path here. And then I'm just going to drop all my loot. I got a Stark Rifle, a green pump, a green subtac, 2 50s, and 6 chug splashes. So we would pretty much be set all the way till late game between mats and guns. We have Zyra's got a...
We might not have the best pumps, but we can still kill someone with it.
Right. Zyra's got a gray pump, blue Stark, blue bolt. I don't know how many minis. What is this? 3 minis.
3 and 2 shockwaves.
2 shocks. So, and we're good on loot. Or good on mats. So.
And ammo.
Yep. And ammo. We're pretty stacked. So, this is where we end loot path 1. So, the second landing spot we're going to be looking at is Weather Station. I do not recommend landing there if it's first drop or if it's right on the line because it is a mildly contested location. But we're going to run it anyway because this is customs and there are no enemies. So, just to show you the path. I say overall, generally, Weather Station is probably a 3 on the contest-o-meter and probably a 3 or 4 on loot, depending on if all the chests spawn. If all the chests spawn, I'm pretty sure there are, let's see, let's count them. There's 1. How many are in the house? 2.
So if
2 and then 1 outside.
They all spawn and 2 outside.
Okay, so that's 4. And then there's normally
but they
1.
didn't all spawn now.
I know. But if they all spawn. There's
That's
1,
4.
4 outside. I can't pick up these minis. Oh, because my backpack's full. I'm not even organizing my loot.
Man.
Drop the med kit because it's technically arena. Got another green AR in here.
I would recommend having an assigned house for each person, or a assigned spot.
Yeah, that way not everyone's raiding everyone else's stuff. But there's lots of metal up here. If you break these fences, they give like 15 to 20 per fence.
Then there's like, I don't know, 20 of them.
You can literally max out. But so this is just the starting point. If Weather Station's not contested, you've got a chest up here, 4 chests in the big building. 4 chests, including outside and the other building. So already we're up to 9 chests. And this is just the beginning of the loot path.
We rotate towards the truck up here.
Right, the ice cream truck.
I did find a Vanish Bazooka, but I would not recommend for competitive.
Yeah, not an arena.
Default?
You drinking a 50 Pretensio?
Oh!
Bad
I thought I saw you
move.
50.
Bad move. You're fired. Alright, there's another bandage bazooka and a green pump. So after you search up here, you can slide down this mountain and search the inside of the...
There's usually a chest here, but they didn't.
No chest.
Spawn.
You also get these fences.
And there's usually a chest in here. There was. They gave Luke Moss and minis.
Alright, so in Arena, I wouldn't recommend pushing into Caddy, just because a lot of people land there, but there are a lot of pallets, a lot of wood. So if nobody landed there, I would definitely push into there.
Or you could clean up if no one.
Right. But there's also all these trees that are a little more low risk. After this, again for Arena, you can move up to the top of the collection, and there are rifts there. So this is kind of a shorter loot path. So hit the collection before you hit the rift, and there are between 0 and like 3 chests here, and there are a bunch of ammo boxes, as you can see.
6
1,
right
2,
here.
3, 4, 5, 6. Nom 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 nom. All the ammo. And then if you break this one down, there's a chest up top as well.
Sometimes.
Sometimes. If it's long. Alright, so we got... Let's go ahead and go up to the rift and then drop our loot. I got a green pump, a green AR, green SMG, 2 chug splashes because we used 2, and 4 minis. Not to mention a crap ton of ammo, a bunch of metal and wood. What do you got?
And a pro fishing rod. And 2 chug splashes with 4 minis. So blue AR, green pump, 4 minis, pro fishing rod for fishing, obviously, and chug splashes.
Alright, so obviously we consolidate this down to one person holding all the chug splashes. But that pretty much wraps it up for this loot path. So now we would just rotate in the zone.
Okay.
Alright, so the third landing spot we're going to go to, which again is kind of close to the line this time. I guess it's not that close, but Pristine Point over by Steamy Stacks. Pristine Point may not have a lot of chests, but it does make up for that by having pretty much all the materials you'll need. And you can push up to the radio station, or you can just go straight to the rift that's down here. Okay, so we got 3 houses, and let's just go through the loot path.
So for trios, each person could have a house, and duos.
Just divvy up the loot. Hopefully you don't have a loot greedy duos partner.
Yep. Oh wow, such good loot.
Yeah, I'm not doing too well this time either.
Already.
But I do have a squad wiper.
Well, I have 9 minis.
Nice.
And a green pistol.
That's it?
No, I got a pump.
Oh.
Take a peeper.
Oh, a pepper. I'm good. Alright, so we got the chest here, behind the spiders. Give me a sub-tac, and drop the bolt. So we call the harpoon a squad wiper because I once wiped a squad with it. Just became the name. Oh, here, I got 2 extra. I'm already at 6. So we got chest outside.
I have 8 minis.
Pump. Oh, do you really?
Yes.
Here's a 50. Here, you drink the 50. Because I'm at 60. Nope, I just picked up another AR.
I'm gonna try something. You can't stop me.
Okay. My loot just keeps getting better and better.
Boom. I would recommend someone carries, like if someone doesn't carry an SMG, recommend carrying 2 meds and crash pads or a shockwave.
Right.
Just because they're good.
So if you rotate down here before you leave, there are a lot of rocks to give a good amount of stone. Got an upside down car, and then finally there are the 2 boat trailers down here that are made of metal, and I believe they give a good amount of each. Yeah, there's no fishing spots though.
Well, that's if there is.
Yeah. So 42. Not a bad amount at all. And then like Zyra pointed out, you know, if there are fishing spots down here, you can obviously hit those. And then just migrate up towards the rift. Alright, so I don't have the best loot this time. I've got a gray pump, blue AR, green subtac, harpoon, and 6 minis.
I have a green pump, green AR, 3 shockwaves, and 6 minis. Which, this is not the best loot, but I could still win a fight.
I could definitely still win a fight. Especially the blue AR will close in at ranged. One person just puts suppressing fire on from range while someone else moves in with the green pump or shockwave straight to them. You could definitely take out another duo and then clean up their loot. Alright, so that about wraps up this loot path. So now we're just going to rotate in the zone. Alright, so the last loot spot we're going to be hitting in this video is Fort Crumpet. It is directly on the line, so again, I would not recommend landing there. And it's very close to Fancy View, but if you're searching Fort Crumpet, you're not really going to have enough time to hit both most of the time, unless Circle favors you. So we're going to go to Fort Crumpet. So being quick is kind of the key of landing at Fort Crumpet, especially because Storm normally doesn't circle around here, so you're going to have to travel kind of far. And we have a Stark ship this time, so we're going to search here and get our loot. A chest does spawn right here sometimes, but one did not spawn here this time. So I'm just going to move my way down.
One spawned right. Oh, wait. It spawns right up here.
Okay. We got some ground loot.
Back left corner.
This is obviously a good place to harvest brick. There's another chest that spawns underneath this cannon.
And one right here.
The little chest
I
with
would
arms and
usually
legs.
recommend linking shields, but
If you harvest the arms and legs of the chest, you get 9 metal per limb. It's kind of hard to hit that last leg though. Ah, we broke it. Alright, so again, one spawns back here. So we got 4 chests so far. And 5 chests. And 2 already did spawn where they were supposed to, so there's no point for that. Would you drop blue FAMAS?
yeah.
Alright, so then we're going to make our way to the Stark ship.
Get a purple Stark rifle.
Yeah, I've gotten one a couple times.
I've never done that. See?
Oh, a green AR again. What do you know? Alright, like I said before, harvest the wings. Then the ramp.
Do not think there are mythics in this mode except for Doom's Gauntlets.
Right, and arena. And then we got a chest over here. So it's pretty much the same run as Fancy View from this point on. We're just going to hit the chest by the tree. Fort Crumpet's just a little bit more low-key, unless it's on the line, than Fancy View. For some reason, people just love Fancy Views. I'd say Fort Crumpet's like a 1 to 2 on the contest-o-meter there. And probably like a solid 3 normally for loot, but this time pretty much every landing spot this time for some reason. I don't know if it's because we're doing custom matches or what, but we've gotten like gray pumps. So normally that's not the case, but even if it is, you can still make a gray pump work to your favor, and of course hit the fishing spot.
And I think because the shard's been bolted, you get like spazzes way more often.
It does seem to be the case. We found 5 in one game with with fishing.
Harpoon.
Yeah, with a harpoon.
Of course, now we don't get one, but fishing's just luck, basically.
Alright.
So, we got a pretty good loot there.
Yeah. So I'm sitting pretty with a gold spaz, a Stark rifle, and a green SM to press.
Sure.
Are you missing shield?
Yeah, I got tagged by the striker bot. Because you stole my start gun.
I did steal it. Obviously, you want to harvest along the way, especially in arena.
We don't really need to.
We're not doing that in this video, but so you end the loot path at the same spot. Ant-Man again, break the rocks at the bottom. Search the 1, 2, 3, 4 chests that are at Ant-Man. So that's even like a decent landing spot if they all spawn, but if not, then you're pretty much screwed.
Yeah. But the reason I recommend carrying crash pads or shockwaves is because you can use them to rush into boxes, rotate the zone, and I don't know. Just
It's good old-fashioned fun. Rotation, rotation, rotation. It's all the all the chests spawned here this time, except for the top one, the one in the. All right, so we'll go to the rift and empty our loot.
Yep, I'll do it on this floor.
I got gold spaz, blue Stark rifle, green SM, 2 50s, and 6 minis.
Okay, I have a green palm purple start gun, 4 50s, and 4 chug splashes.
Dang, we were straight up stacked. All right, so that wraps it up for this
Those are my favorite now.
this loot path, and then we just rotate in the zone. All right, everybody, and that about wraps up our video on the secret, most secretest, top secret, mega awesome, guaranteed to get you a victory royale landing spots for arena duos or pub duos. If you'd like to see more videos like this or see the rest of the series, we have a couple more landing spots that we like to use. Just let me know in the comments or leave a like on the video so I know. Otherwise, you guys have a good one.